So today, guys, on the Rumorville, it appears strong rumors that actress Meagan Good and her pastor slash spiritual advisor husband Devon Franklin may be splitting up. I mean, they haven't been seen in public shooting up as usual. Yeah, something's happening. So, like many black men I grew up in the church, no, not this one. This one. So I have an idea to the Christian teaching and the world, and particularly Adventists. Now, Meagan Good, she didn't grow up in the church, but she identifies as a Christian. What specific, I don't know. I would say at this point might be Seventh-day Adventist, because she's married to Devon Franklin, who's an Adventist pastor, and also an Hollywood executive, author, and speaker. Now, you would think this is a match made in heaven. Two Christians. Wrong. I mean, no marriage is perfect. Look at Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates. I mean, who would have thought that, huh? But in any case, I think they're contributing factors, because wherever there's smoke, there's fire. So let's read some this news. It says that we spoke to two people in the know who tell us that Meagan and her husband have not been seen out together now for months. According to one insider who partied with Meagan on Halloween, the gorgeous actress was not wearing her wedding ring and was dressed extremely sexy. And while Meg was partying up across Los Angeles for the past week, Devon appears to have been in Atlanta, according to his IG page. Now, this may not be anything major, but as the saying goes, while the cat is gone, the mouse part gets loose. So I think Meagan now is just saying, you know what, I'm going to live it up. If a woman comes up with her who's married legally and comes up without a ring, men who see it like, yo, you're going to holler, like, what's up? Yeah, men are being on the prowl, like, let's do something, let's hit. And I think this is a sign that for real, there might be a split. Once that wedding ring is off, that means it's open market. And this should have been foretell for a few reasons. One of them is that I believe when they married in 2012, it shocked me. I mean, these two peoples are unequally yoked. Yes, they claim they're Christians, but one is a little more stricter. That is Devon, and his Adventist is a pastor, but I don't think Meagan necessarily is. I mean, I think they're unequally yoked. And for those who are not religiously inclined, it simply means when two persons or two parties join forces together with very opposing views, and that causes a lot of conflict, eventually you have to split. And I think Devon trying to portray this image as a religious man in Hollywood, even that is conflicting, because it will conflict with her, and they probably having like, well, how can you do this when you're in Hollywood too? I'm an actress, I have to be this type of scene of kissing all that, or do this, and then I have to work on the Saturday, the seventh day, in which I'm assuming again that you're married to an Adventist pastor, you're not going to work on the Sabbath, and that will cause a rift, guys. Trust me. After a while, she might conform, but that will cause a rift. And that, Meagan just letting it loose at that says that I think Devon has to take some blame too, because you came in as a white knight, to come swoop her up at 32, and I'm like, bro, didn't you weigh the options here? Well, who knows? As I say, what God put together, that no man put asunder. I mean, you ever heard of that before, in some form? It's kind of weird that he picked her up at this age, and at that time she's a career woman. Let's be frank. Don't forget this. She's a career woman. She's putting a career and all that together, and it will cause some conflict at some point. And another thing is this. At some point, I think he wanted children, and it's just like recently it was revealed that she was saying, oh, This year would have been, it should be, because but due to COVID, I want to have a child. Now is the time to have kids. Well, sister, you're 40 years old. You're in the geriatric stage here. Getting pregnant and then carrying and delivering a pregnancy for 9 months at that age is difficult. And that's amazing to me with these very career-driven women. Is that, look, I have to wait. I give you time. You can't meet in the middle to say, now's the time to do this. Now's the time I should work. It probably won't work. So who knows? I don't know, but that could be one of the issues. However, guys, I think Devon was just being a nice guy again. That could be contributed from he just being a naturally nice dude, and also enforced by him growing around a coalition of women. That's his mother, grandmother, aunts, probably his sister, which instilled this sort of cater to women. And so hence again, he gave his wife 8 years till now to decide, hey, it's time to have a kid, and maybe it's not working out, but who knows. I think both of them need to look at this factor, because I don't understand how these individuals who label carry on this Christian label is in the Hollywood industry that is very anti-religious, that is very open to everyone, anything. I mean, the LGBTQ is rampant out there, so that conflicts. But in any case, Meagan is showing, she's flaunting that body. She still looks good, don't get me wrong, she still looks good, but to a certain extent she has hit the wall. Let's be frank, she has hit the wall. That wall is at the very least, it's coming close. So let's see what happens. I do hope their marriage does not fail. I mean, I'm still for marriage, guys, and I want to see what happens, but let's see. Maybe it works out, maybe just a rumor. Well, in any case, please like and subscribe. I'd like to hear your comments, your views. Until then, peace.